Hey, y'all, raise your glasses. As we sharing this moment in time, let's drink to us. And all the real ones listening while we kick it on wax, let's drink to that.
Cheers. Hey. I don't know why I feel like
I don't know
doing
why
that.
you
That's
did
how
it
we go
either.
out, but I don't know why. I just thought it was my cue. It's been a minute.
You crazy.
I'm rusty.
It really ain't been that much of a minute because we did record a podcast at your house the other day.
Let's call it a dry run.
Okay.
That's all y'all need to know.
Yes.
Motherfucker was just talking a mile a minute.
Yes. We were it was a production meeting.
Production meeting.
Yes.
Walkthroughs. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is called elite preparation. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
most podcasts ain't jumping out the gate giving y'all this much production.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It was after 8 too, so that means on a school night.
It was a school night. We really were talking. We were really talking.
And
and nothing was recorded.
Dude, when I tell you that fucked up my whole night.
I'm sure.
Like I was in my head the whole time. It's like I should have just checked it. Second time.
And I thought I was doing my part when I saw the camera had cut off.
She go send me.
I tried to text him.
Cameras off. I'm like, you know what? We got to make our way back to the studio. We having too much goddamn production.
Yes.
So we back in the studio.
Back in the studio.
Literally. You know what I mean? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
This the last day that you can tell somebody Happy New Year.
After today, it's over.
Now, then it's going to be our time.
Yes.
Black History Month.
Black History Month.
I'm going to just hit everybody with the goddamn
With this
black power. Just, if you don't give it back to me, I'm going to start looking at you sideways.
Right.
You a MAGA nigga.
Okay, that is not what that means, people. Okay, I mean you could actually because why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you want to do it back to me, bro?
Why wouldn't you do
You know what I'm
this?
saying? Like, come on, bro. At least do it down here. You ain't got to be up here. You know, it's levels. You know, this is really like you.
I'm black and I'm proud.
I'm black and I'm proud. I would go to jail behind this.
Revolution. When I be
This one
televised.
right here is like I'll be outside if somebody died by
I'm
hands
down
of the
with y'all.
police. I'm going boycott.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk with y'all.
Yes, I'm making
right
fine.
here is like I need my job.
Right. But just know I'm black. You know, I'm black enough.
Like it's levels, you know. So where you meeting me at, bro? I'm gonna meet you. You
I
know,
know that's right.
What's been going on with you, Sid?
Honestly, I am tired. I'm tired.
You came in here looking like I'm talking about because you got the
My
polo
work
with
shirt.
the-
Let me tell y'all.
You know how when you pick your kids up from school,
Yeah.
you giving that word.
The thing is this, and I know people talk about it all the time, but like to have a full-time job and a side hustle is borderline insanity.
Mm-hmm.
And then to have another side, I mean, I'm not even like a side hustle proud ass person, but like I have a full-time job, so I have to wear this because I had meetings all day, and then I had to be a daughter to my mom, you know, and we had to run some errands midday, and then I'm leaving my meeting in Fort Worth, no less, to go back to work because I left my laptop there, and I knew I needed to like show my face at work, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta go record the podcast."
So you didn't make it back.
No, I had to call my work wife and have her to put my little laptop in my office and stuff, and then we got the merch into I mean, it's literally been a day.
Shout out to the work spouses. They come clutch.
Shout out. And when you don't have a real spouse, especially when you're a single woman like me, my work wife is all I got.
Can you imagine? I ain't gonna lie. COVID kind of saved some marriages.
You think COVID did?
The work spouses was coming in clutch.
Nah, for real.
You know, if you got a work spouse via remote, that's a different thing. That's damn near emotional cheating.
Because I'm gonna say, how do you even show up for your work spouse?
That's how you know it's emotional cheating. Y'all just, I am in the way. You know, just
that's texting now. Now y'all in a text relationship.
talk about. She won't see it here.
Okay, like no.
Be like, why is somebody calling you on your work phone at
Absolutely not. I wish my husband would. I don't have a work husband, by the way. I think that's weird. But work wife.
What does a work husband look like?
I've been seeing it on TV. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. The work husband is almost as bad as the side nigga because he knows everything about you.
Yeah.
She come in, flustered. His friendly ass, what's wrong? You all right?
And also, you know what? The work husband listens to you vent about your day and can actually take part in the conversation because they know everybody you're talking to
And you're
about.
always the good guy. like the work husband, in his eyes, you can't do no wrong. He don't know you done cuss your husband out.
No.
You a fucking demon when you get off the clock.
I'm a hard worker to him.
Yeah, I'm
a hard worker and a provider.
He knows the representative times 10 because the work representative is a whole different level.
Yeah.
And then, and then it get worse, though, because this is how the shit start. It be first to start with y'all going on group happy hour settings. It'll be about 6 to 8 of y'all.
Yes.
But everybody got shit to do, so it falls off. And so, 5 to 6, the whole group's there. Then it's when you figuring out the ones who got kids and got spouses, they can't be out all day.
Right.
So here y'all friendly single asses come
8:30.
like, what you got to do? Oh, you got nothing to do. Let's go to another spot.
Yep, that's how it works.
And then before you know it, y'all going down memory lane talking about the first time and all this shit.
And then after so many drinks, it's time to go. He's got to be a gentleman to walk you to your car. He can't just not walk you to your car.
Then y'all have one of them drunken kisses.
Okay, now that's called cheating. That's not you. No.
Oh, trust that. I'm going out to drink. I'm going out for drinks with my coworkers.
Coworker umbrella.
Huh. Hey, that's an easy lie.
Y'all hear us talking about y'all. Somebody listen to this podcast and you knows you're guilty.
Where you going? I'm just with my coworkers. Coworkers is goddamn. Hey, that's co-ed. So what we doing here?
Yeah.
What's the ratio?
Yes.
Like,
I mean, you're right.
Can you imagine your husband being the only nigga?
Fuck no. I'm sorry. It's not personal. It's just business. Like
5 of them.
No.
5 of them.
Not my husband being the token male. I think
he
not.
the one, because there's a lot of goddamn venting he taking in probably. Giving all. Can you imagine a nigga giving advice and he ain't got this shit together at home?
That type of shit is like a shiny new toy to women. I think not.
They texting him on a Saturday. It's like, I got a question.
Hate to bother you on the weekend, but bitch, we had field day with our kids. Shut up.
Now you at the Christmas party side eye.
Okay.
I've been there.
And been kicked out because can't get invited back.
I've been here before. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad remote work. Boom. You know what I'm saying? My closest employee is located in goddamn Austin. You ain't got to worry about me.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't even have my IMs on half the time, so
terrible employee.
no goddamn corporate cheating in my eye.
Okay. Wait, what's up with you? What you been up to? We ain't asked.
Man, you know what? Trying to turn over a new leaf, this been the year of giving back.
Okay.
I feel like I didn't do enough to make an impact. Had a lot of transition last year.
Okay.
Feet in the ground. Now it's time for me to start giving back. Took myself up to Full Cliff.
All right, Full Cliff.
And I feel like our generation has a tendency to talk a lot of shit about kids. Because we consume. I've went on rants about them.
Right.
Hey, but I'm like, what are you doing to pour into the past generation? You know what I'm saying? I kind of felt convicted.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The conviction wore on me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just show up.
Yes.
Even if you're not doing anything,
yes.
Just letting people
being present,
being around them and being present, especially as a black male. I don't think we take that for granted.
Yeah.
The need of it, and so just being an open ear, because with kids, especially these days, you know how it is. Kids ain't friendly with just a new nigga walking in.
No, they not.
But once the familiarity and the face becomes familiar, that's just kind of thing that I actually hope more of us are doing, to just kind of, even if we ain't got kids, just pour into other people's kids in any capacity, Before we talk shit online, anybody can type. That
part. But Twan did come to Fort Cliff, y'all. He met with some of the directors, told them like his background and what he's into. And then you went downstairs to the gaming lab, and it was a couple of gentlemen in there, young guys. What was that like?
I will say this. Kids... Kids are funny. The reason I say this is because I felt old as hell being around kids now.
Yeah.
Because you realize, like, I don't know how to use anything they use. Dude, like, try to start a Twitch.
Yeah, he said he was interested in Twitch.
Man, when I tell you, I've never seen a kid work this hard. Because first it shut him down because he wasn't 18. He put his real birthday in.
Yeah.
But he's like, I got to find a workaround.
Yeah.
But it took me back, the nostalgia, when he called his mama. You remember you call your mama after school when she had work about any and everything?
Yes.
Mama, what's your parents' word to your email?
Anything. And she got to stop what she doing.
So it did. So he called. He started. Then he was trying to like get it going. But then I realized, I'm like, why you want to stream? You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, what's Twitch? What you want to do? I just want them to watch me play the game. I'm like, what? So like, you just go play a game here,
and they just gonna watch.
People go stream you. He's like, yeah. And I was like, who you know do that? I was just trying to see. I was like, you know, Casanat.
Yeah.
His eyes lit up. I'm
really?
like, oh, he that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He's that guy in the Twitch community.
But now, why you think all these damn rappers go into his damn stream
playing
when they got an album coming out?
Yep.
But he makes them feel like, you know what, bro? Let your hair down.
I saw that.
Like that Offset moment still one of my favorite moments because Offset had a hard year.
Yeah.
You know, I know he didn't feel short in the eyes of a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He's still human. But him being able to sleep on an air mattress, he probably ain't slept on an air mattress in 8 years.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Just faith, fuck it. We having fun.
Yes.
But then I realized, like, kids, that's their escape.
Yeah.
Seeing somebody just. Because adulthood probably looks stressful as hell for these kids. Like,
I'm sure. We're not doing a good job with the PR of adulting.
You know how when we was growing up, adulthood looked cool as hell.
It looked lit. They was drinking. They was taking trips.
They was playing cards every Friday night at somebody's house.
They was frying fish. They was hosting. They had houses. People had houses.
We used to be included in the kickbacks. Like, you know, go in the back room somewhere.
Go in the back room, make you a plate. Y'all take it on back there now.
But the vibrations of the music playing throughout the house.
Conversations.
Your toxic ass cousin or uncle or something let you sip some beer or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Teaching you how to shoot dice.
Yeah, like now, kids just sit in the room and adults be looking stressed and broke. They like inflation is kicking all our asses.
Tearing us to shreds.
Like,
as a community.
You know that 3 times the rent take is like, that's a fallacy now. Like,
somebody told me yesterday that they bought a house. And I wanted to be like, you're rich.
Man, I'm mad as hell. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I sit at home and think about sometimes? I'm like, if I had bought my house 3 years ago, I'd probably be saving like $1,500 just in interest a month.
Isn't that crazy?
I try not to think about it, but it really make my soul hurt.
Yeah. It's a depressing fact.
Like, it's a house I was literally going to buy back in 2014. I will always remember this. It was in Plano. I was going to buy it was $183,000.
That's crazy.
You know how much that fucking house is worth now? $620.
Sheesh. Wow. I think if you even think about the fact that houses, especially houses in South Oak Cliff, you know what I'm saying, the gentrified ones where you next to a shotgun house here, next to a shotgun house here, and then you got this 2-story white mansion with open floor concept and a marble top island at $450,000. That's almost $500,000.
You know the game I like to play now?
What?
It's go to Zillow where they find the new contemporary bills and they try to explain the neighborhood.
What did they be saying?
It's like the south of downtown. Like, but you know that just mean that shit in Oak Cliff.
Yes.
Like, but it's like South Dallas, like right over there by like, you know where they be, like over there by what's the train station over there by Rudy's? You know that.
Oh, Ledbetter.
I talked to a chick back in the day who had just built her house out there. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, when she sent me her address, I'm like, why the fuck am I going towards Rudy's? Like,
was her house nice?
The house is immaculate, but I'm like, you stay across the street from a nigga who collect cans. Yeah. You want to walk outside and see this shit every day? You really got a mortgage to see this shit every day.
Nah, for real.
Like,
even my daddy, because I was gonna get my grandmother's house. My grandmother lives in 75216 zip code.
Yeah.
And near Rudy's actually, and it burned down. It's getting rebuilt and all that kind of stuff. My daddy was just like, you need to get you a security, a fence, a this, or that, because it's a corner house, you know, and the neighborhood hasn't changed. Just the houses are getting facelifts.
Man, speaking of corner houses, why? It's not funny. It's funny now because, you know, things are getting worked out. 2 weeks ago, somebody ran through my grandma's stay off the corner of MLK in Houston. Everyone knows that's a busy ass boulevard. Wednesday night, boom, I just got off the phone with her. Ain't he FaceTime me about 10 minutes later. It's a whole goddamn white truck in the den. Just the tip of it, just sitting sideways, like literally, like on its side.
No.
Nigga, Mexican walk and get out that motherfucker shit unscathed. Like
He fine.
he try to explain shit. Ain't nothing to explain, nigga.
You are in my living room.
Stay your ass right here.
You in my house, literally.
And so I'm like, but it wasn't nothing but God, because they have a tree in the middle of the front yard. He hit that and flipped, and it smushed my aunt's car that was in the driveway.
Oh my God.
So her car is totaled, like literally looked like somebody took it to monster truck.
What?
And her car, when he hit the car, because it was an old pickup, so this shit was steel. You know, them old trucks, heavy.
Yeah.
So it made her car run into the neighbor's house, so it kind of dented the side of their house, and he got minimal insurance.
No.
So now you got to go get one of them attorneys, the Jim Adlers.
Not Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
You got to go get one of them to get your money now. Like, because the insurance just say, this is how you know a recession coming. The insurance company like, we just ain't got enough. Like,
everybody's
they
poor.
literally told my auntie, we don't have enough to pay for your car, the house, and the neighbor's house.
It's too much.
I ain't never heard of insurance
That's
companies
crazy,
say they don't have enough.
What?
Like,
ain't everybody paying fucking insurance?
I'm like, damn, that's what I knew. Like, damn. You saw UPS did layoffs after last year. They was bragging about paying people $150K.
Oof.
You remember that
first mistake?
You remember when everybody was talking about how UPS had gave those big raises and now you can make up to $150K?
I don't be paying attention to nothing.
Man, you had women talking about, I gotta go find me one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now what can Brown do for you?
What can Brown do for you? They became high caliber men at that point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you imagine a nigga walk around in the brown shorts and looking like a shit stain?
It's an elevated blue collar.
Like, exactly. Matter of fact, you just gave it a name.
Elevated blue collar. I'm looking for you,
blue
boo.
Collar, because these are dudes who dirty when they come from work, but they making real bread.
And they appreciative of a hot meal.
Hey, all they want you to do is just be there when they get there.
Yeah.
That's really,
I can do that. Maybe sometime. I can do that 3 days out the week.
You would fail. That nigga be ready to divorce your ass swiftly. Like, cause your ass will always be, I'm almost home.
I forgot. You said, fuck. I'm sorry. I went to the fucking Happy. I forgot.
I had a business meet.
I'm
damn,
coming from Fort Worth, babe. Is it too late?
You all flustered in traffic. Baby, you gonna be, I'll beat you there.
No, get started without me. I'll be right there.
He like, God damn it.
Like,
what you want me to bring you?
We never see you here.
Chipotle?
God forbid there's children. Like, Sydney, you know you have your mother. Did you forget?
Man.
Sorry.
Speaking of kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how this has anything to do with kids, but
okay, let's hear this transition.
You know, I was thinking of we were trying to get another dog. You know,
yes.
Our dog is very we have a COVID baby.
Okay.
COVID dogs and COVID babies are a little bit of the same. They're very needy.
Okay.
They're clean. They're not used to you having shit to do outside the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in order to like give him something to do, we was like, you know, he might need a sibling.
Okay.
He don't play well with others, but maybe if he gotta learn to live with them,
exactly.
he'll get over.
Socialized.
Then we were sitting there thinking, like, Deja said, she was like, you know anybody black with 2 dogs in their house? And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to name. I'm like, God damn, I was stumped. I don't know anybody personally.
Me neither.
Like,
I think that's too much.
That's a lot, you know. And I was like, black people, they'll talk shit about you if you got too much going on at your house.
Too much fur, also. So
you having animal babies and stuff. I don't care how cute they photograph. I don't care how many sweaters you put them in.
It's one too many.
More than one dog in a black person's house, black people ain't gonna want to eat your food.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if y'all gonna be texting me on the side. I'm gonna eat before I get there. You know what I mean? That'll hurt my heart.
I'll say this. It's okay. More than one dog to me is a lot just because I gotta sit on your couch. You know what I'm saying? And not your couch. Like, people be letting their dogs on the couch, which I think makes sense, you know? But like 2 motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a lot.
It's a lot going on.
So now I'm sitting on the couch. I get up and there's her on my ass. You know what I'm saying? I go sit in the bar stool area. Now it's her on the kitchen bar stool.
You need a lint roller every time you leave my house.
It's too fucking much.
And I think that's why when I was making the transition of having kids, because we the first generation to embrace having like
dog children.
Like our dogs got insurance and they go in and get they got actual coverage to go get their shots
boots.
and
There's
stuff.
rain boots on dogs.
Man, I literally seen dogs in real jewelry with their collars. Like,
do you see the lady who be taking care of her pit on Instagram? She be cooking this nigga steak
Big
and
Daddy
shrimp.
them.
Yeah,
I wanted to speak about her. She was really one of the people I wanted to base this thing around.
I mean, she got two. She black. She got 2 dogs.
No, 2.
The lady. So really, I'm talking about her. I think it's Rain Storm Pit.
See, I got one called Big Daddy.
No, that's not that one.
Big Daddy them. You know who I'm talking about?
My pit bull lady, she got 2 pits or either a pit and a Doberman.
You want to know what I was talking about? Because it ain't funny. Her dogs are like the center of her life. Like, she put supplements in their food. She is a preparation, but she got like 6 dogs. And so that's a lot. But
yeah.
So when I'm watching it, the first thing in my head is like, you couldn't pay me to eat over there. But the content is like, I like the content.
Yeah,
but in my mind, I'm like, I don't even want to know what it smells like over there.
It's going to smell like dog.
One of the dogs died.
No.
So the dog was like literally just going through it.
No.
Like she showed him. But that wasn't what. So it's a whole community of people who follow her page. The dog got like 300-something thousand followers.
Yeah.
People be sending them gift packages and stuff.
Dog influencers.
These are dog influencers for real.
Jesus.
Why they had a whole goddamn home going?
I knew you was finna say that.
Acquire everything. Like,
acquire.
I gotta send you the live.
Dogs. That's sad.
That's why I say we the first generation.
We're going full out.
And I think because we don't have kids. A lot of us refuse to have kids because we just think we can't afford them.
The kids' PR is terrible.
So we practicing with these dogs because we like, I can get this motherfucker back.
Yeah, that. And they don't talk. It's a very good key.
But dogs will have you add your ass more handcuffed to the house than a baby.
That part, because now you got to put him in a fucking dog hotel or whatever the fuck it's called.
We got a subscription, monthly subscription to take this nigga to daycare. Like $200-something a month comes out for us to house this nigga.
Y'all rich.
When we go out of fucking town, we got to figure out what we going to do with him. Like, this is having a real child.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, you just leave him in the backyard to give him enough food for 3 days. That was what... So that's how dogs was raised from where I was from. Or you have somebody that go feed them. And call it a day. Go check on him. Make sure you breathing. He cool. Now these motherfuckers got dog hotels. And you got the VIP room where he can get his own room with a TV. Then you got the common area where
they got TVs for dogs?
You got to pay for it. They got like literally it's tiers. It's like you got the presidential suite. You got the executive suite.
Oh, I like that.
And so, you can see how much people love their dogs. Yeah. But honestly, the dogs in the presidential suite be lonely as hell.
They just want to scrap with the others.
Like, can't nobody afford to be over here. He just over there sitting in the corner by himself.
With his rich ass.
All of the regular ass.
The fun po dogs.
Like,
Section 8 dog.
You always know apartment kids had more fun than the kids in the neighborhood.
That's so true.
Like, it was a benefit to grow up in that apartment as an apartment kid.
And he up there in the penthouse.
Man, his whole ass goddamn doing the most.
Doing the most.
He wanted the parents who your parents put you in something say don't get dirty.
Yeah, exactly.
There's kids around.
That is hilarious.
Because I literally ran into that. I was been watching Ron's house.
I seen your lady post that. Y'all crazy. Because what?
Ron was a whole ass daddy, bro.
Damn.
He was a pussy ass daddy, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, them kids bad as hell, bro.
What was they doing?
Man,
run through the house
honestly, bro. Hey, man, Rusty grown now, but I think he's on the spectrum.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like,
yeah.
Autism wasn't the thing.
No, it wasn't. Nobody was talking about it.
So now I'm like, kind of watching it with your
a new lens.
The 2024 hat. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he's giving behaviors. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not behaviors.
You know,
No, but for
because
real,
they like he kept breaking his Game Boy.
Even when I was watching it as a whatever, however old we were in high school.
I was 05, so it was my freshman year of college.
I was in high school, and he was back then to me. It was strange.
It was,
but I could see now, knowing the things that we know, reading the things that we've read, I could see him being. They call it neurodivergent.
Hey, he there.
Because it could be something. It could be autism. It could be ADHD. It could be ADD.
They had 3 episodes centered around him literally just breaking his Game Boy when he would lose. Like,
oh my goodness.
Them behaviors. Like,
he also had kind of like, no shade, but his parents were older.
That's what I'm saying.
Were they older? Were they older? Was I tripping?
This was gonna fuck you up. You know, Ron was only 41 on that show. That I never felt older in my life. You know, Carl Winslow was 37 the first season of goddamn
crazy.
Family Matters.
They need to stop growing mustaches like that.
But I tell you, when you start to get to the age of the
Ron looked like he was 50.
When you start getting to the age of the sitcom dads in your life,
I can't.
That is a sobering experience.
That's crazy.
Like shit. Moesha daddy Frank Williams was about 40. He's about 41, 42.
That seems like now it's like that's not old, but like I can't imagine.
This goes back to another one of my points. We refuse to grow up as a generation. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We just we holding on.
I'm boycotting.
Like, I really believe we're gonna have senior citizens brunch. We're gonna have senior citizens day parties. Like, but that's what I'm saying. You think the influencers and the party promoters just gonna go and sit in the house?
I think that's my thing, because apparently the ones before us did. You know what I'm saying? We didn't just start having parties.
They just had it at the house. We gonna be like, man, you know what? We couldn't afford houses, so we ain't got nowhere for you to come. So
we're calling venues. At this point, because houses is $500,000.
63 years old calling venues. Y'all got somewhere for me.
Your level, y'all open. Because what?
Because then, can you imagine then what's going to happen is the youngsters going to try to move us out the way, but we the ones with the money. So
that's real. I do wonder what Gen Z will be like when they're 40.
I really believe it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a bunch of tattooed ass, pierced ass, goddamn people who didn't have no kids.
Yeah.
So we just gonna hang out with each other.
Yeah.
Gotta think holidays is gonna be you just making all your stops.
It's a whole bunch of grown people.
Instead of you being big mama, you just hitting everybody else who had kids.
No, absolutely. Because I'm sorry, but kids, parents, y'all aren't doing a good PR job. I'm not inspired.
I literally saw a teacher going viral because he was like, parents, if your kid go home, you have to like build on what we teach them.
Yeah.
Like read to them.
Well, okay, go ahead.
But literally you saw people in the comments talking about, what's your job? Motherfucker, I have your kid for 40 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
You got a whole 3 months in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
You make up all that time I have with them just in one weekend.
Yeah.
So if you're not pouring anything into your child, you're just halting them. And then what made it worse is you have to understand, teachers don't get paid shit.
Yeah.
Like, I see a new TikTok video every day. This is my first and last year teaching.
Good God.
You're going to have robots teaching your kids in a few years. They're going to be mad because they ain't got no emotion.
Yeah, okay.
The grade is what the grade is.
It is. Ain't no. Well, Ray got a good personality.
Nah, you got to see, motherfucker. You get to see.
Nah,
like,
period.
You going to be hurt. Your feelings going to be hurt because you talking to a computer, you can't get through to them. Kid ain't getting emotionally invested into.
Be 10 in the second grade.
Y'all done ran off all the goddamn applicable kids. I mean, teachers.
Yeah. I've been spending a lot of time in the schools, because of my job.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting because it's like a lot of teachers, they're millennials. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's odd. But then, like, I got my kids, they be like, Miss Sydney, so-and-so, she changed my grade, or so-and-so, she cussed us out, so-and-so, she be yelling at us. And I realize I'm not a parent, but, like, I'm a soft parent because I believe them. I believe them kids because, I look at it like this. I believe them, but I'm like, you know what, let me go to the school. So I be in the school sitting in on classes because I'm like, and I really wish more parents, I know y'all got to work and stuff, but if I was a parent, I would be taking off at least once a month, you know what I'm saying, to sit in class with my kids, use my PTO to sit in the class with my kids and see just how the hell are you talking to my child? You know what I'm saying?
Damn well you gonna get the representative.
I know, but I think that's why it has to happen often. Because at least for that one day, my child ain't getting cursed out.
Let my child come home explain. I'm gonna send a goddamn camera with the motherfuckers hidden camera. Put that motherfucker right there. Get up on Rick. Right there, yeah. Right, don't move your goddamn Rick.
No, that's for real. That's black men in STEM.
Hey, put it right there. I just want to see how they handle you.
Nah, for real.
Cause then I can just pull the footage up. This is what you said to my baby.
Because kids don't really have a voice in school. And I noticed that now at my job, it's, they have a voice, but like in school, it's kind of like, shut up, sit down so I can get this lesson out the way.
Sydney, you want to know the problem?
What, Twan?
Okay. You remember that batch of teachers that we had that wore like the cardigan sweaters with the pumpkins on it and stuff during Halloween? Had shoes with the straps, came with their bags. You had to help them get stuff out the car for extra credit.
Yes.
They gone.
Yeah.
They got their pension.
Yeah.
They could live off of $48,000 or $60,000 a year comfortably, even with by themselves. Then you want to know what happened? Them girls that went to school to get their education, their degree in education, realized I could be a goddamn bottle girl and make what I make in a week make what I make in a month in a week. Fucking kids. Then all the goddamn fellas who they were invested in being a teacher for the goddamn parent. As soon as he raised his baritone up a little bit, now you ready to call the cops on him because your kid don't know how to handle a man talking to him. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we wrong. I got a homeboy who literally lost his job because he made a boy back crawl during football practice because he had hit a girl. He doing that's what coaches did.
How long did he make him do it though? Because sometimes coaches have lost their fucking minds.
I've had to do you understand? I had to do 20,000 yards.
You were a victim, my darling.
I did him though.
Don't be trying to reverse
victim.
No.
He ain't make him do it. That kid didn't even make 2 trips to the thing. He tried to start saying he was having an asthma attack. Nigga, you didn't ran up and down this field with equipment on. You can't roll down the same field now.
Yeah, kids are, but that's kids.
Parent come up to the school. Yeesh. Oh, negligence with a child because you didn't triggered him. Oof. Now you lose your goddamn job.
You gotta be.
Is it
careful.
worth it?
You gotta be careful.
I can't even be a coach. Like this, we ain't even on the school time right now. We at practice. This is my domain. You want to put your hands on kids? I mean, on little girls.
Now, see, let me tell you something about that. And this is not to be a reverse feminist or anything, but in middle school, girls are hitting boys.
I get that.
What is a boy supposed to do? Be for real.
I get that. But at the end of the day, obviously, the story he got was how he went. But at the end of the day, we can't be like, oh, you hit that motherfucker back. It's like at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you why. Because you go set that motherfucker up for an early goddamn case.
I get
what I'm saying? I get what you saying. Yeah. Equal opportunity ass whoopings.
Yeah, because what the fuck you putting your hands on my son for?
Motherfucker, that is a goddamn assault charge. I've never seen a goddamn domestic dispute end where the man wasn't in cuffs.
I think what's fucked up, though, and I know that we can agree that this is fucked up. So I went to the school, and I had stepped out to walk a student to the nurse office because all of a sudden his mouth hurt. And he want to go to the nurse. It's like, is it your teeth? Is it your lips? Your tongue? Nah, miss, it's just my mouth. Fuck out my face. But okay. I'm walking him to the nurse. As I step outside, I see one of my kids. She lunged and hit my other kid in his back. And then he was finna hit her back. He gets his ass in trouble because that's the part that the teacher saw. You around here hitting girls, and it's just like, I get it.
I know it's fucked up.
But it's like something, God.
I'm just trying to protect you from unfortunately getting that case. Because it's like you have to know because I feel like if you kind of like, it kind of teach them how I got to navigate it with her, like conflict with her in a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can kind of talk yourself out of a situation unless your life is literally gravely in danger. But if a motherfucker just swing on you, grab her hands, boom, we could, chill, relax. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, shit, I have to treat you like the cops. Fuck, videotape your ass. Like, hey, take your hands away from me. Do not put your hands on me anymore. I'm telling you, don't hit me anymore. Flip the camera. You see, I just don't like. Hey, I take the. Hey, that's what you got to do.
That's true. I need you to tell my boys that when you get a phone call because
you got to treat them like the cops.
Yeah.
you got to literally treat the motherfuckers like the cops.
No, that's real.
That's the only way you gonna be able to tell your side of the story.
Shit, yeah. I'm gonna talk to my husband.
Hey
about
man,
that.
you gotta move smarter now because at the end of the day, man, ain't nobody got no goddamn bum money. Now you getting walked around talking about he beat girls.
It's for real.
Like,
nah, for real.
Because I ain't gonna lie, it was this chick I never forget. I was in second grade. I will always remember this. You remember them long ass cafeteria tables? Mm-hmm. Like the ones that fold up?
Yep. Got the benches built in.
We sitting in the middle, so that means she had to take a long walk to get to my side. I never forget it. So this girl had literally I don't know if she liked me or what. She literally just threw a orange peel in my face. So I'm like, shit, I threw my milk card in that ass. It had a little bit of milk in there. Like, shit, I come a little harder. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking she getting up to go tell. Like, she get up, and I'm like, yay. So, boom. I ain't never been hit. I still ain't been hit that hard in the back of my head before. Like, stunned me. Like, room spinning. Like, she was a little taller than me, too. You know what I'm saying? Heavy-handed. Like,
clearly.
I mean, like, she whooped my ass with one hit a quitter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she said, how fucking dare you?
When I tell you, I just wanted, when I came back in the room after lunch, I just wanted to flip her desk over. Like.
Flip all this shit over.
But kind of like what happened to my teacher. Now, you know you're not supposed to be. Like, bitch, did you see what she did to me?
I'm the victim.
I'm provoked. I'm just trying to enjoy my goddamn lunch, man. Second grade. I'll never forget this.
That's crazy.
We follow each other on Facebook. And so I see her sometimes and get in there irritated. I ain't never got my lick back. You know what I'm saying? Might see in public, just triple from behind. Like, gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're so dumb.
Hey, but I'm petty.
Clearly.
I'm petty. Like, I remember she sent me the Facebook request. Like, when I was in college. I'm like, bitch, I accepted it because I was just trying to get your followers up. Like, but I don't like you. Not liking none of your pictures. Not congratulating you or anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here. I'm a ghost follower. I'm nosy. You know what I'm saying? I don't exist.
Okay. Oh, you know who y'all remind me of?
Who?
Meg and Nikki. That's what y'all sound like.
Once upon a time, no, they was actually cool.
That's what I can't understand.
I know when it went wrong.
Where? Because I can't pinpoint.
When Cardi and Meg made a hit with WAP.
That's crazy.
Cardi B and Nicki treat these rap girls like divorced parents.
Cardi does not.
No.
Unless she's a cool dad.
No, it's not like she's doing it like belligerently. It's just like once she see you cozy it up over there, I'm going to just keep you over there.
See, Cardi doesn't do that.
No, she don't say anything. But if you notice, like she'll do music with them, but Cardi is a loving spirit. You know what I'm saying? So you could tell when she actually like rock with somebody or when it's a professional thing. Like she gonna keep you at arm's length because you playing both sides.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can't let you in too much. You go over there kikiing with her about my business. So it's really like divorced parents where you might not admit it, but you got a favorite parent. You know what I'm saying? And you go over their house, you have a little bit more fun. Then the other parent be like, "What you do?"
Yeah.
They looking for the tea, but they asking you see what what activities you did.
Went down.
You know, what y'all worked on. What music y'all got coming up. Oh, what she had on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the bitch.
What's tea?
She ain't had that coach deal till I passed it up. You know what I'm saying?
That's so crazy to me.
It was WAP. It was WAP. WAP put the fork in the road.
That's crazy.
That's what I believe.
Because what would you expect Meg to do as an up-and-coming artist? To pass an opportunity to create this masterpiece? And then they did bongos. I'm sure that didn't help.
But what makes it worse is Nicki Minaj had a song with Meg first, but the shit didn't go nowhere.
Because it was unnecessary.
That's what I'm. Now you understand why you got a hater like Nicki going on tirades for 72 hours.
Oh my God, it was kind of cokey.
I honestly believe, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what happens when you become a senior. When you become a veteran in women's rap, hip hop, but women rappers that's on top never age gracefully, whether it be physically or just in the eyes of public.
Yeah,
like you know how old rappers get the grandfather out. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool, but when you are a woman rapper on top, you don't get to gracefully just buy out.
Yeah, like
Eve got out just in time.
She did a good job.
She knew, like, I ain't trying to be walking around here in a leotard at 39. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
or 43.
And so, because you can't really age with your look. Like, you seen Trina lately try to, like, come off that look. It just don't hit the same as Bad as Bitch.
That's real.
It gives me team leader at a goddamn call center. You know? I ain't saying she ugly. I'm just saying it don't give like the baddest bitch. Like,
But I think after a while, the baddest bitch kind of has to just kind of like, you have to, what is it called? Evolve.
That's what I'm saying. That's one of the low points, unfortunately, of being a woman rapper that's kind of built on how they package rappers now.
Yeah.
It's like you have a moment and then it ends.
Yeah.
So if you haven't made the transition before, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to have a moment where are you going to go out like Kobe?
Yeah.
Or are you going to go out like Paul Pierce? We didn't know Paul Pierce retired. Niggas just didn't want him no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? And so I look at it like that, and Nicki is in that age now where she's seeing all of these women collaborate and work together and bounce things off each other, and she feels as though she's threatened.
I think that she's not used to collaboration. And it's not an excuse, but she's not used to collaboration for, a decade? She went without having to collaborate with a woman for the most part, or no one that, was in her lane necessarily. And so I feel like the art of collaboration and this rap girly sisterhood that's happening is foreign to her. Yeah. And she feels easily threatened or shooken.
She don't think it's enough to go around when it is. It's like, you got to think, Nicki was the only one in the sandbox. If women's rap, like her contemporaries with Jackie O and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
It's like, she'll never see me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, they ain't gonna put no bag behind her.
Right. Exactly.
They only putting a bag behind one.
Yeah.
Now it's like everybody was trying to get they one in the door. Like Glorilla had her wave, boom, okay. Now Sexy Red, get your wave, boom. Yeah. Lotto had her big wave, boom.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so it's like, okay, Nicki feels like, okay, y'all need to bow down and kiss the ring when y'all speak to me.
But it's like also
Cardi
a lot of them have. A lot of them have done that. Like and it's like now it's so ironic that she sounds like what Lil' Kim sounded like when Nicki was out.
You remember that it was an interview what she did with Angie Martinez where she was kind of like speaking about like you're giving bitter, your time has passed. You gotta listen. This one she, was with the blonde one with the with the little.
What are you describing? A bob?
You remember she had the bob with the little layer.
Who was talking about? Kim or Nicki?
Nicki.
Okay.
You know when she was on One Sister Park at New Year's when she was doing Get It On Them, did it on them when she brought Drake out. You ain't used to watch goddamn.
I did watch One Sister Park
on New Year's. You remember they used to do the big New Year's show?
I do remember it was a countdown. I don't remember that. You know how many New Year's 106 The Park had?
Nah, this was one of them ones though. This was when goddamn Young Money was the hottest thing in the streets, and all of them came out.
You're like 7 years older than me, so
you are not about to age me.
Your
you
memory
was in high school with me. I hate when you be trying to. You see how she be trying to treat me like she a youngin'.
My bad. I just thought
you were in high school with me.
I miscalculated the difference.
We was both driving to school at the same time.
Shut up.
Yes. Okay. Don't do me. We was at the same club era. We was both going to the clubs.
Older people always trying to rope you into their lifetime.
And we was both wearing corporate fits to the club.
I was wearing peplum tops.
Them goddamn. I was looking at Ron's house, and them goddamn garter belts had y'all in a chokehold.
Yeah.
Every color. I had to have the color with the bangles.
My beaded necklaces, my bangles, my beaded everything.
The pumps went the same color. You had the yellow pump, you had the green pump, you just had fluorescent pumps.
It was all the primary colors. I mean,
That's why you can just wear a black fit and just put your set in a whole new fit.
Don't mention the denim mini skirts with the ankle tights.
And y'all love them goddamn denim jackets. You know what I'm saying? Every girl had a denim jacket.
Crop denim jacket era.
Every girl in high school had a denim jacket that she wore with her uniform pants.
I had my khakis, my sneakers, my white collar shirt, my denim jacket.
And you had 3 types of girls. You had the girl that walk around with a comb in her hand, with a rat tail in her. You had the one that she was like the one that had the fly shit, but she used to be fly with her uniform. Mm-hmm. And then you had the other one that was just too curvaceous to wear the shit. So she always had a sweater on.
What's wrong with you?
You know the type. They want nobody looking at her ass because niggas used to go tit on the ass and shit. So
Men.
Like
victim of the male gaze.
But what I'm saying is like this was an era. You know what I'm saying?
I remember the era very well.
And so looking at Ron's house and looking at I'm like, damn, we was tacky.
We was. I was showing like Destiny, my coworker, my associate at my job. We were looking through the 2007 Skyline High School yearbook. And she is a 23-year-old person. And she was like, what was y'all wearing? And it was exactly what you described.
We had no drip.
We did.
And back then, for us, LRG and Nietzsche, you know, Platinum Fubu. Mesquite, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they came out with all these fancy-ass names. I didn't know how to pronounce Nietzsche for 4 years.
And I think it's NYC.
I was saying N-Ice.
I thought it was N-Ice, too.
Somebody was like, that a Nietzsche? I'm like,
but now it's NYC. Did you notice?
Well, niggas thought that shit was fast. Talking about my Nietzsche jeans.
Crazy. I thought that, too.
I was like, shit sound like one of the ones. Italian leather.
A Nietzsche,
man.
Mesquite.
That's why when you had your party, that shit felt good putting that on. I'm like, I didn't have to worry about trying to keep my goddamn pants,
you could sag in peace, friend.
Like, I had basketball shorts the other day and still was having to keep my pants.
You really took it back.
I'm like, if I'm going to go there, you got to go all the way. You know, if niggas had to walk around in the basketball, you never know in a basketball game or a fighter.
Anything.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
basketball shorts underneath jeans. That's crazy.
That's why, hey, man, you know, you got to think. At least niggas stopped wearing boxers. You remember niggas used to wear boxers.
Don't y'all still do that? What y'all wearing, boxer briefs now?
I'm talking about boxer briefs. You know, we got a little flexibility. You know, I'm not talking about the one. You know, we used to have them big baggy ass that look like swim trunks.
What is up with that?
No. And plaid was the way to go.
Only.
And you only got the Tommy Hilfiger one or the Polo ones for Christmas. So you would try to swap out them same 3 pairs every time you.
That's crazy because they were always plaid.
Because if you gonna go to a party or something, you're wearing it, then sag, and then you always wipe your.
I don't know what men are. This is news to me.
When you gotta think, we wasn't used to like having full name brand shit, so you was gonna know we had the whole shit on. Like,
that's crazy.
You gotta think with Tommy boxers and Tommy Polo pants and shit. So if I'm polo down, you gonna know I'm polo to the draws.
Black men, y'all look crazy.
I'm gonna wipe my shirt. I'm gonna put my shirt up a little couple. You know, walk around like this a little bit. You know, like shit. Hey,
just so you can see the tag.
Just so you can see them all the way to the draws.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because that means you're rich.
Call me Dro.
That's crazy.
Young Dro. You know, Young Dro had all of us.
That's intense.
Before we keep moving on, it's somebody in the city.
Who? Oh, who?
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee.
First of all, y'all sending them all these gentrified Dallas spots.
Carbone was on there.
Carbone is in Vegas. He's from Vegas. The one everybody want to go to is there. Why the fuck you putting Carbone on here?
I don't know. They put Fuel City. Fuel City ain't been Fuel Cities in like literally 10 years.
They put Ain't I Reason that he got a
shellfish allergy. Like, what are we doing, people?
I ain't gonna lie. If you got a shellfish allergy, you need somebody on the team that can go out and show some.
That's what my mama said.
Spots.
Me and my mama was talking about that today. She was like,
"You can't just cut off a whole sector.
How you gonna be a food critic? You can't eat seafood. That's part of the food."
I can't eat at your restaurant because I
can't eat 90% of the things that's on the list.
I don't want my tongue to swell up.
Okay. Like what? Okay. But the city was in a tizzy. I think the most annoying part for me when he said he was coming to Dallas was like, I liked when he would go to places and like Twitter would talk about it, and then he would go and he would talk about it. But like Dallas Morning News, every influencer wanted to curate their own list. It was
they gentrified the fuck out this.
I was like, ugh, it was disgusting.
It's really, it's done. Like now we're gonna look up. He gonna have a show, because that's the only way.
I think that's what his goal is.
But the thing is, like, I think at first he loved the community of like, it was a small indoctrinated community of people who will follow his reviews. Right. But then when City started getting that bad press, it was like, oh.
After Atlanta, it went up.
Atlanta fucks up a lot of shit in the culture. I ain't gonna lie, every time somebody say some stupid ass shit from on Twitter, 73% of the time it's gonna have ATL in the goddamn bio.
Me in Atlanta, I'm not that big of a fan.
It's something in the water. I promise it is. Yeah. Like, you been following the Young Thug case at all?
Yeah.
You saw the clip. They play Lifestyle in there, right?
Yes. What about?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, could you imagine being on the goddamn jury?
I can't even imagine being in the courtroom or the judge. Like, I'd be like, yeah, did a lot of shit. I'd be going.
My favorite Young Thug song of all time is Dropping Jewels.
I don't know that.
It's off of one of his newer albums. They played that in the courthouse like 2 days ago. I was like, they wrong. Because I knew if they played that shit, he was done for.
Like, is he admitting guilt?
He was like, catch your body, you won't have to pay for lunch.
Yikes.
I told my son, you're a cheerleader, you might have to catch your body. But I'm like, it's a hell of a bar, bro.
I mean, it's sick. But it's sick.
Cheerleader, catch
right.
your body.
I know.
Lay down, die.
Free Thug.
Free Thug, bro.
I want him free. They play his video, his phone call with Mariah the Scientist. That's disrespectful.
Man, do you understand? Somebody needs to fucking be sued, because that is.
What is that?
Then did you see the one where they was going?
A picture of himself?
And they saw that his ex.
You
fucking my shit up now, bro.
Yeah.
First of all, Mariah, you should know better. When niggas in jail, away from a woman's touch, any woman he's ever had sex with gonna get put on their wall. So I can visualize.
I hope she's not upset about it.
You can't be.
I hope she's not.
This nigga is in jail.
Cut this nigga a break, please. Somebody has to.
He just putting the ones he had the best times with, so I can look at her, I can go back there.
To that time, exactly.
Go back there.
It's a brilliant strategy.
Hey, bro, you gotta get in how you can.
It's just a scrapbook.
It's a scrapbook of my life as a goddamn platinum artist.
Hello.
Look at that. Oh, I just remember when I rubbed her ass.
Remember.
Watching this, and da-da-da-da. You can't do that looking at a white brick. So
no.
I gotta put a face over this white brick.
It's art, actually. It's art.
Hey, you should know what? That should be a flex to be like, you know what? This nigga had all of them.
Wall of Fame.
But I'm the one on the video calls. We don't know if you're the only one getting video calls, but you had
the ones that we see.
Because people don't realize niggas in jail are the most charismatic, goddamn attentive niggas ever. Because you got to think, I'm going to just play this shit down to you. You know, when women be like, you know, you'll see on Twitter be like, you know how people they be trying to embarrass women for like holding niggas down. Like, oh, that nigga still staying on business in jail.
Yeah.
Niggas don't be understanding how it happens. Let me tell you how this thing happened, first of all. Could you imagine as a man, you got 23 hours to sit and just invest in the thought of how you going to get this woman to get weak in the knees?
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing else. You ain't got no bills to think about. You ain't got no goddamn, like, you know, car trouble to think about. Ain't no nigga,
just about staying alive. Just focus on living.
I gotta make sure money on my books. You know, and gotta make sure I don't lose in dominoes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, once I done whooped a couple niggas' ass, I just gotta make sure ain't no nigga coming for me. But if I got 23 hours to just play the whole thing out, and then when I get on the phone with you, I'm giving you 23 hours of my best shit. Versus a dude who I get back to you when I can. Oh, damn. Oh, shit, I forgot your text. Oh, damn, I didn't send the text.
Yeah.
Oh, I fell asleep.
Yep.
I got shit to do. I'm outside. I got freedom. I got this thing called freedom.
Liberation.
So can you imagine she comparing me to a nigga that could give her all the time in the world and all the attention because he is in jail for 7 years?
Oh my goodness.
So that's my competition.
Yeah, it's pretty steep.
So he can tell you, you know, when I get out, I'm gonna do right by you. I'm doing right already. I'm in the process of being a legal, law-abiding citizen.
Oh my God.
But he telling you the potential. Just believe in my potential.
I mean, because a lot of times not all women want, but we want somebody to listen. That's what y'all be
you
missing
want somebody
the market.
you ain't got to worry about another chick fucking.
I guess
Like
that listens. Okay?
Not
that
knowing
listens.
it's a CEO named Levette that the nigga giving all the strokes to because she bringing them McDonald's every Tuesday.
My God.
No, that's what they be doing.
I know
CEOs
it.
be
But you gotta stay alive.
You gotta think. Ain't no chick got more motion and more niggas wanting her than a CEO who cool as fuck.
Yeah, I can only imagine. She got all the attention.
She basically, if you ever was just down on your feeling yourself, ladies, if you ever felt like niggas wasn't fucking with you, and you just wanted the gaze of a man, that, you know what I'm saying? Become a CEO, even if it's part time. They'll have your head so gassed, you will walk around this shit thinking you burn these burgers.
Okay.
You a 4 outside, you a 9 in there.
Ladies, you could also just go to any gas station. Don't listen to Torn.
Them niggas ain't hitting no shit, though. You talking about a nigga that literally his whole goddamn emphasis is to get you.
That's why they be having so many visitors and pen pals.
That's what I'm saying. Do you understand? Why do you think every nigga in jail penmanship get good? Because he got time to just, he drawing the letters.
Shout out to all the people that's locked up for things they didn't do.
Man, I'll never forget my dad sent me a goddamn, not my dad, my brother dad sent him I never forget this, a Mickey Mouse.
Like a plush?
No, he made a Mickey Mouse, like he drew a Mickey Mouse, color and everything.
Yeah.
With M&M's. Shit was cold as hell.
Oh my
Nigga
God.
ain't never did arts and crafts a day in his life.
What?
Get to jail and become a goddamn
Picasso.
time and space and opportunity.
Nah, for real. And they be getting degrees and shit in there.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting whole certifications, come out, do a forklift, drive trucks, and do electrician all at the same time.
From U of H.
Hey man, shit. Let the government pay for your shit.
You know?
Ain't nothing. Just go steal a car or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something nonviolent. You gotta do something nonviolent.
Not nonviolent.
You know, hey, student loans a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
what student loans?
What, 80,000 in student loans, or go to jail and get a small charge?
Don't get me fucking started.
Hey,
that shit.
You gotta weigh your options.
No, absolutely not.
3 hots in a cot and a degree. Is it really that bad of a goddamn experience, bro?
Absolutely not.
Just think that you got a full scholarship. Just look at
absolutely not.
Since we thinking, you know, they take away DEI, you know, to all these goddamn schools.
Why are they doing that?
Go somewhere where you the majority. A HBCU, and if you can't get to a HBCU, because them hoes do be expensive.
Nobody's talking about
Loose
that. Absolutely not.
Hey, nah, that's the county. So you don't get programs. You got to go sign your time.
Yeah.
Then go to the penitentiary.
Oof.
I mean, lockup don't look that bad, bro.
It looks terrible and terrifying.
You have no student loan debt.
I mean, you're so close to like death and being treated so poorly.
Hey, when you start having to pay that $1,700 a month in student loans.
And just what you're paying?
No, I don't pay no student loans.
Okay.
Shout out to my goddamn talents.
Yo, who?
I let them beat my body down. Hey, bro. Hey, I didn't even care about football after my freshman year. I just need the school to get paid for. Like,
I'm jealous. I should have played football.
Just could have did track, volleyball.
Anything athletic I wasn't into.
You know, just give up your weekends for 16 years.
That's so crazy.
Ain't nothing, give up your weekends for 16 years.
I guess that is true.
No summers. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. You know what I mean? You be the girl that no nigga ass out because you never see her in the hallway.
That.
You know, dad be at school at 3:15 to pick you up. You can't even hang out because you got to go to your trainer.
That's sick.
Hey, it's an investment.
No thanks.
But speaking of DEI,
yeah,
I wanted to speak about that because you were kind of talking about how a lot of the state institutions are kind of getting rid of the DEI initiatives.
Yeah, it's like a bill that was passed. Thanks a lot, Greg Abbott. But it's a bill that was passed specifically in Texas where they are ridding corporations and not financial education institutions like colleges and universities of DEI programs
Mm-hmm.
or the entire DEI department, diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is supposed to be there to, create safe spaces for multicultural groups on campus. And I just got word, like, was it last week? Maybe it was, last week, that UT, my alma mater, the University of Texas at Austin, that I'm usually so proud to speak about, has gone on with this bill and depleted the entire DEI program, which affects programs that I didn't even know it affected. I think that's my biggest thing. Like,
You
I don't
think
really.
it's just black?
I be thinking not even that it's just black. I be thinking that it's like just the department. I don't think about the programs that it affects as a result. And so when I was at UT, when I got there, I mean, I thought that UT was going to be built of like, not built of, but like be a whole bunch of white acting black people.
Mm-hmm.
Oreos is what we call them back in the Gap.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, it's going to be a whole bunch like Plano black kids, Frisco black kids, and I'm going to just have to deal. And when I got there,
you realize that the top 10% of all, top 8% of all.
It was some niggas. At the time, it was 10. At the time when I went, it was 10.
Yeah.
But that's
why
niggas.
they dropped that 2%.
Yeah.
Because they was like,
too many. But I was like, what the fuck? So when we got to campus, we, became friends, all the kind of stuff. But we became friends because of places like the Malcolm X Lounge on our campus.
Y'all had a Malcolm X Lounge?
Mm-hmm.
They let y'all have a Malcolm X Lounge?
Yes.
Wow.
So in Jester, which is the most African-American populated and the largest dorm on UT's campus.
Because it's the cheapest.
It's the cheapest.
Unfortunately.
Inside of there is the African-American Studies office and the Malcolm X Lounge. It had couches. We would play dominoes in there.
I don't like how this sounds.
What you mean?
It just sounds like they put all the niggas over there.
Thank God. I like segregation.
But
I have no problem.
Jester was the raggediest ones.
I mean, yeah, but it was more than just us. I mean, it's cheap, so of course it's gonna be raggedy.
I feel away.
I don't. I didn't feel no ways because we had roaches and rats.
I know, but don't be treating our money going the same place these motherfuckers going to.
No, when you stay where you stay, Durham was $12,000 a year to just live there.
If you really being honest, that ain't really a lot.
Jester was $6,000.
Oh damn.
So it's just like where I'm about to stay. So it was just like having the Malcolm X Lounge. We would all be there. The niggas was lined up in the corridor leading to the Malcolm X Lounge. So that was like our union kind of vibe.
That's where athletes stayed too, huh?
Who?
Didn't the athletes stay
Athletes
there?
stayed in Jester as well. So it was like we was all in that bitch, together. And so the Malcolm X Lounge, and there was a multicultural engagement center, which was like Native Americans was in that bitch, Hispanics, fucking trans people, black people from just different backgrounds were in there. They had free printing.
Yeah.
And so we was all
that's
in
a
there.
hell of a win.
So we was in there, met those people, and then when you are a freshman at UT, you get to go to the student lock-in. And the student lock-in is for black students. It's the new student weekend or black student weekend. It's for us. We go to a cabin trip. You got camp counselors. You got the incoming freshmen. And you get to like see what black life will be like at that white-ass school. And then once the year is over, you have black graduation, a separate graduation ceremony.
Yeah, that's why I know a lot of schools do that. I know OU does that too.
Okay. And we get the kente cloth stole and we get to wear it to our big graduation.
Yeah.
And so all of that is gone. And I feel for the black students that are there because when I was there, 2% of the 50,000 students
you felt
were
like
black.
You had.
I never saw. It didn't feel like 2
because that 2% of 60,000 is heavy. That's a heavy representation.
Yeah, absolutely. And now I think it's 6%, which is the largest percent that it's ever been in the history of the university. So we have the largest percent of black students that we've ever had in the history of the university with none of the engaging programs to support them culturally. And I think that's fucking crazy.
That's why I really just, I always say I worry about what the world will look like for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I gotta say, we can't kumbaya the goddamn American experience. What I mean by that is, based off of your race, your socioeconomic standing, your experience might look a certain way in America.
Mm-hmm.
And don't think we realize more and more, like, I love my country.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna lie, I think America is like, America really dressed up like it's the projects in a Gucci belt.
Yes, like, ghetto here.
It's like, if you think about it, like, I saw a video, Qatar.
Like QATAR? Mm-hmm.
They got ace air-conditioned streets.
That's crazy.
Like, the chick was literally like, I'm walking in here and I just don't realize, if for some reason the temperature seems to go down like 20 degrees in the streets when I'm walking downtown.
I'm about to look it up on TikTok.
I literally had a video right here.
It
messed me up. And like, she looked down and this air just hit me in the face just walking. I'm like, what?
Even if we could have air-conditioned bus stops, I feel like that would
can't
just
even give us air-conditioned bus stops. You can't even give us clean seats on a bus.
Or water.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. AC don't even work on a plane.
Planes are
that little fragment of air that be trying to come out,
whispering down.
You gotta twist it in the right, like in the right direction to get a little brisk.
No. Absolutely not.
Air-conditioned streets.
Our air ain't clean enough. I don't know what we are tripping out here.
Man, I just honestly just feel like, you know what? They like, them niggas can't complain. We ain't making them go to the military. We ain't make, like, they be like trying to give us a little small human decencies.
Not to make this about men, but that's how niggas be talking.
What?
When it just reminded me, I've encountered so many guys to where it's like, if I'm talking to a guy and he's like, yeah, I ain't call her back, I ain't I ain't do this, I ain't do that, or I stood her up or something. It's like, nigga, you can't be doing that shit. At least I ain't cheating. At least I'm there for my kids. At least I show up. It's like, you can't at least that.
That's you doing shit that you supposed to do.
What the fuck do you want from us? A fucking gold star.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, the bar is low. I ain't gonna lie, because I was trying not to go there. I don't know if you've been keeping up with Ready to Love.
Oh, yeah. I went to the season premiere.
They just basically took the whole Metroplex and was like, give us all the niggas that got some real issues. And we gonna go with them. Give us a batch under 6 foot and a batch over 6 foot. We gonna split them up.
Nigga.
I need a few niggas that done been married twice, 6 kids. I need another nigga who say he want 10. Need another nigga who play the flute and wear a head wrap.
What is that about?
Another nigga with a lisp. I can't even look at the nigga on television without getting distracted. And you see these women coming in with degrees and credentials and shit. Real careers.
It's like, what is that?
They be like, what you do? Oh, I used to be a high school coach.
I used to
What
be.
do you do presently?
Now.
DJ from time to time.
I work security up at a...
You know what? You know what my coping mechanism is? I'm just going to be like, you know what? The black man that had shit to lose was like, I can't build a reality TV. It's going to fuck my whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't the batch. That's not the representative of the batch.
Well, tell me where the batch is. That's my question.
We in the house.
How am I supposed to get to them? Grocery store? I'm supposed to go to the gym.
The gym? You gotta fall into a suit store. Like, oop, accident. Wasted.
Tripping
to a goddamn Jose Banks or something. Or to a suit supply. So I swear it might work.
It might.
You walk, it's the one up there on the West End, McKinney.
I'm gonna go there and go tie shopping.
It's a coffee shop across the street.
Yep.
You walk in there and just say, oops.
Enough said.
But
I'll be there Saturday.
Wait by the door and just walk into a nigga while you walking there. Oops.
I'll be there Saturday.
We see the Hallmark movies all the time.
That's gonna be my meet cute.
You can't meet a nigga in the club. He in the club with you.
I don't want to meet you at the club.
Y'all be trying to meet niggas why you got a hookah in his hand and think he might be your husband.
No, I'm guilty of that.
This nigga that gave his number to 17 women today. You the 18th. You feel like he had a sparkle in his eye.
I'm ashamed.
I'm gonna see this nigga.
We like the same song.
Wonder why he hit you after 9 p.m. every time.
Well, we like the same music.
He was like, shit, I just want to stand on couches.
God, dog. Now I'm ashamed.
Shit, he wonder why he hit you up every Friday. He like, why you ain't up on a Wednesday? You know what I'm saying? Like, you my turn up baby. And you thinking that shit flies hell.
We outside.
Like, he spent money on me.
We outside.
Like,
got hookah tips in my back pocket.
If you find hookah tips in your goddamn clothes on a regular basis, you might not be looking for your husband.
I am looking for my husband.
Sydney, nobody is faulting you because we ain't shit sometimes. I know it's bad.
You know what? I'm not looking for my husband. Let's make that clear.
You're looking for a nigga that can behave for a trial period.
I ain't looking for nobody. I'm looking for a CPA. I'm looking for a CPA for my business. I'm looking for a motherfucking sponsorships coordinator for the Baddie Brunch.
Talk.
I'm looking for somebody who can design and produce and handle fulfillment for my Baddie Brunch merch. That's what the fuck I'm looking for.
And if you just so happen to be of the male species and we hit it off, oh well.
Then cool beans. But looking for a man, every place is the wrong place, honey.
You can tell when January come. That's how the commentary be. Then by August, be like, man, y'all niggas ain't shit. Every January is, I'm not looking for a man. This year is about me.
Make a note. August podcast, we're going to revisit this episode.
You meet about 2 niggas every 2 months. And after 2 of them niggas that let you down, July come, you done left another summer with a goddamn nigga who couldn't get right.
Now I'm outside.
Couldn't act right. Now you getting to the cold point of the year and you realize, damn, it ain't going to be a nigga taking pictures with me this year.
It's going to be all right.
It's all right, but unfortunately, like, you know, God kind of give you ramifications to see if you still standing on business.
I'm standing on God's business. That's the business. I'm standing on God's business. I'm about to go to church. I'm about to get my business right. My hair is growing.
Church niggas the worst niggas.
Don't even get me started on those that praise the Lord.
You know, I can't, hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Them niggas that wear the white shoes with their suits be the worst ones. You know the white shoes I'm talking about.
I ain't seen nobody no white shoes. You mean them low
white shoes?
Sneakers?
We don't know what they call. It's just the nigga
Blank Zara. The Zara 3s. Yeah.
You know the ones that come tied together. Like, nigga just walk around with them on his
shoulder. With the stick on the bottom sole.
Nigga, can you at least take the stick off? God damn, bro.
God,
might have looked up at Marshalls and got some, you know.
That part. Like, I know the exact
I've been there,
shoe.
bro. I've been there.
They wore them to the Southern Classic. God bless they stars.
That's why I said it, goddamn it.
Yeah.
Every 3 niggas.
Yeah.
When y'all getting these shits? I ain't seen them yet.
I like them.
My foot too wide. I can't
like
wear
the shoe. I love the shoe for the record, but I know what you be on when you wear that shoe, boo.
Before we get, man, this was fun, man. You got anything you want to plug before, 8 years, Baddie Brunch, first of all, give you your flowers.
Applause button.
What's going on this year? Or what you got coming up?
The theme for Baddie Brunch this year, we did turn 8, right? I started Baddie Brunch in 2016. And we're scaling Baddie Brunch. As for those of you who are listening, who are business owners, don't rush the process vibes. I'm a serial procrastinator, borderline lazy, call it what you want. But I'm a business owner at the end of the day. And I've been able to, continue to do Baddie Brunch for 8 years. But now it is time for me to get Baddie Brunch, official foundationally. So, our business taxes, our merch, how we want to sustain ourselves outside of just hosting events. We want more partnerships. We want to do more sponsored events and things like that. So this year really is just about doing right by my baby girl, and making sure that she is set up properly. The Southern Classic, we have a date for the Southern Classic.
You're not letting it go yet?
I'm going to let it go.
Okay.
October 12th.
Oh, my birthday weekend.
It might be Texas OU weekend as well.
Right. So that means there's gonna be a bunch of motherfuckers. That's smart. Then it ain't gonna be hot as shit.
Exactly.
You might know something. You know what? I can come in my fall linen.
Yes, fall drip. I
ain't gotta have the brand.
This nigga said fall linens.
What I mean, because it's in Houston. In Dallas.
Yeah.
October is still hot.
It's still warm.
Like, I know it's fall,
but it's literally the transitional weekend. So every year for Southern Classic, it's been scorching hot. We said, fuck that. We finna do it in October. We expecting 600 people.
That don't mean wear scarves, bro. We don't need you wearing scarves.
You gonna be on? Y'all gotta be on theme. Don't please. It ain't gonna be no coat check. Don't even fucking come with that shit.
Niggas can't wait to put a peacoat on.
Don't fucking play with me. You don't fucking embarrass me.
Like, nigga, it's 72 degrees outside. You gonna put that hot ass jacket
Absolutely
up,
not. Absolutely not. But yeah, that's what Baddie Brunch got going, man. We getting ourselves set up. What about you?
Well, like I said, I'm just gonna keep, pouring into, leveling up on my skills for my career. This is the year to get all my certifications to go to the next level.
Amen.
I feel like that's the thing that people don't tell you when you're in tech. You have to always upskill.
Upskill.
You got to pay. You got to invest. You got to put some time in. So I'm going to invest in my career this year.
I love that.
While also, pouring into the kids. I'm holding myself accountable with that. And the fellas, if y'all hearing this and want us to pull up, man, they want you to pull up anytime you can after, what is it, like 3 to 6?
Yeah, 3 to 6.
You can pull up, just go and listen to the kids read, just observe and just let them see, some faces around, you know what I'm saying? And make sure your background clear. We don't need you coming on, no Kenneth Petty's. No. We don't need none of them.
Megan's Law.
Man, speaking of the law, why before we get out of here, why Spider sent me this love of prisoner, goddamn pen pal?
What?
Look
not through the glass.
Look at the drawers with a pregnant
I
man.
can't. Not pregnant through the glass.
Hey, that's my favorite site, man. Don't knock it.
Don't knock it.
Man, the first thing I see is a nigga named Mark A. Starks in Missouri. What do you want to do? Hey, I love to read, play ball, write, rap, and listen to music. I have a good sense of humor.
Well, that's basically Tinder for prisons.
Hey,
what is it called?
Women, if you just want a pen pal, somebody to just write you sweet nothings, and
what is the website?
Loveaprisoner.com.
Loveaprisoner.com.
Your inmates. They got female inmates on here too, fellas.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, hey, Spider.
J-Paint.
Yeah, they do.
J-Paint.
That's what Meg said, that shit.
They don't know. Hey, just keep the books full,
You're
bro.
too close to prison, my guy. I can't. You're too close to prison.
Core links. Y'all know nothing about that, bro.
No, proudly I do not.
Video calls, bro. Hey, $18. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Not a price menu.
It might be 30 now. You know what I'm saying?
I can't. Not inflation.
Can you imagine, chick? This shit's get high. This shit get high, nigga.
Oh, my God. Okay, y'all.
We got to get out of here.
Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for rocking with us. One more time, we're going to record this podcast when we feel like recording it. We hope that you listen every time you feel like listening to it. We love coming in, shooting the shit.
We're going to try to get y'all 2 a month, though.
We're going to try to give y'all 2 a month. But thank y'all for being with us, We love it.
Tap in, And this was fun.
This was fun.
If you ain't got nothing else to say, we just going to be out of here.
Love
so this your boy
y'all.
Antoine.
I'm Stephanie. Bye.
Let's drink to that. Peace.